Well, Kimberly residents now have an idea what village leaders want to do with a former NewPage paper mill site. It closed about 5 years ago, and now the village wants to turn that area into a place for people to live, work, and play. Fox 11's Alex Ronaldo has this follow-up.
Kimberly officials say the community has been a key part of the planning for the former NewPage site.
I think people will be excited that they were heard and that their ideas are being taken into account.
The village revealed a preliminary master plan Thursday night. First off, a name change. The site will now be called the Cedars at Kimberly. The plan includes several residential areas that will be a mix of single-family homes, townhouses, and apartments. There will also be space for shops and restaurants along the river, as well as possible boat slips. In addition, there will be room for office spaces and other businesses. Finally, much of the 98 acres will be green space with trails along the river and walkways to connect to downtown.
I'm very intrigued. I'm impressed with what's happening so far.
The reception was on the whole positive, especially when it comes to utilizing the nearly mile of riverfront.
There isn't much more available, so anything that comes available on the water is intriguing to a lot of people.
Green space was also welcome.
This connected park that runs right up the middle seems like it'd be a really neat space for people to gather.
But there are concerns too.
Some of the higher density residentials, just kind of a question mark in terms of how big these places are going to be.
The site is currently owned by AIM Development, which is working alongside the village and other developers. Officials say this is just a preliminary plan and that it is likely to change as they gather more community input. In Kimberly, Alex Ronaldo, Fox 11 News.
And at this point right now, the costs and the timeline for the project are still unclear. There will be several more planning stages to come. Another community input meeting will be held on January 16th.